Well, I suppose. I mean, I don't. I mean, I'm not retiring from it. I've no idea everything's changing, So I'd be very happy to write more Doctor Who, but certainly at the moment I have no plans to. It's all. I feel like a politician. I just take a phone call from Theresa May. I suppose the things I remember best, getting a phone call from Russell T Davies, Christmas 2003, asking me to write for the new show, which was like best Christmas present I've ever had, and then a couple of years later being asked to be in it, which also was the best present I've ever had. And doing that episode particularly, the last day of shooting was my 40th birthday. It was kind of everything had aligned, So that and just the whole experience of the privilege of writing the 4 Doctors and seeing the programme grow into this international phenomenon. It's been amazing. To me, in the end, the thing is, the show is still the same show. It's remarkable how many times you sort of think, despite the fact that television has become accelerated and is made to much higher production values, and the speed of storytelling has changed dramatically. I mean, sometimes if you watch an old story now, usually episode 3 is just filler and things like that. And I don't want to be pejorative about it, because that's just the way things were, and there's nothing wrong with that. And it was weekly, and it lasted most of the year, and that sort of thing. Obviously, things have got quicker, but in the end, it's exactly the same show. I think there's never enough time to make it. There's never enough money. It's always hard work, but tremendous fun. I think you could probably take someone from the original production team and sit them down now, and you'd probably have a lot in common with them. To me, the only thing probably with the format becoming, as it did from the new series onwards, of 45-minute episodes, is you probably lose a little suspense. But that's all. And even then, it depends what sort of story you're telling. What used to be, traditionally you'd reveal the monster at the end of part 1. That's like the pre-titles now. And I suppose it's just a natural consequences of television and narrative just becoming pacier. The ice warriors do hiss, but it's more about the characterization of, rather than it being like a breathing problem. They do hiss, but it's just sort of slightly dragging out their S's. Also, they're in their home environment, so maybe they don't hiss quite as much as they usually do. I've just shot a series called Gunpowder, about the Gunpowder Plot, in which I play Robert Cecil, James I Spy Master, which I imagine will be on in November, but you never know with these things. And we are doing, touch wood, a League of Gentlemen special, an anniversary special. I'm refusing to say which anniversary, because then I won't be tied to it. Maybe the 50th anniversary, we'll see. I can't tell you what's in the League anniversary special because we haven't written it yet. But I imagine there'll be some characters in it. Some of them very familiar, some of them not.